Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you everything you can do with this larger 350 liter Vivohome utility cart. I just recently got it. We opened it up, assembled it. I'm going to show you that entire process and show you the capabilities and limits of this, but I love that this door comes down. Perfect. I got a perfect use case for it right now, so check it out. Let's start out with the unboxing and assembly because I think it's really important to look at the quality. First thing I noticed was an instruction manual right on top of the box, and it's very simple to understand. Big, clear diagrams, not a whole lot of steps, and it weighs about 29 pounds, so not too difficult to pull out of the box. Now, I've had a few of these before, so I was really impressed to see these wheels. A lot of these have hollow wheels or cheap plastic, but these are solid PVC. Definitely the higher quality ones that I've seen. And of course, complete with metal hardware and all metal connectors, no plastic, so I'm not worried about this breaking. The design is really cool because it does unfold very easily. And right away, I'm drawn to how thick the fabric is, great stitching, and you'll notice the wheels in the front have a lock on them. A very nice, solid lock as well. It really couldn't be easier to get the wheels installed, and in fact, I forgot to use the instruction manual while I put this together, and still figured it all out really quickly. The front wheels are not on a swivel, but the back wheels move in 360 degrees, which is pretty consistent with these types of wagons. The tube of the handle is lightweight, with the handle itself being another solid PVC material, kind of like the wheels. And it definitely seems like one that can actually pull the 440 pounds that it advertises. Once you connect that, which was the last step, you have this assembled, and you can truly get it done in just a few minutes from the time you open up the box. So really good experience getting it assembled, and of course had to test it out real quick. Now I did notice that the fabric, which is a waterproof material, was removable, so of course I had to remove it to see how easy/difficult it was. Now that did take a couple minutes to find all the Velcros at the bottom, but I had another wagon where it just kept falling off and it was really annoying. Now you can see this has some wire suspension to actually help the sturdiness. So at this point I'm pretty confident that this can hold several hundred pounds of weight, if not more like it advertises. Now it wasn't too bad getting this back on, and there's a big strap right in the middle to fold this up. And once again, without using the instructions, I was able to figure that out. It also comes with a nice clip so you can hold it together, fold it up, and what's really nice is you can still wheel it around while folded up. The extendable handle is really nice and returns back to its place when you let it go. Now I want to talk about how well it actually works. Now because the wheels are thick and solid, they say you can use this at the beach, on cobblestone roads, and so I really pushed it to the limits using it on gravel, which is not easy to move any wagons around on. When empty, it can glide very easily across the gravel. Keep in mind that it has a bigger turn radius since it's 48 inches long. But I have this little project that I've been working on, and I decided to load 4 of these 50-pound bags of rocks into it. And at 200 pounds, it definitely struggles a little bit to move, but what I will say is that the whole thing felt sturdy, and I had no concerns that there was any braking going on. If you have bulky but lightweight objects, kind of like these pickets, you could pretty easily move this along even the most difficult of surfaces like gravel or sand. But when it comes to smoother surfaces like my driveway, for instance, even with heavy objects, it is smooth. So safe to say if you were traveling down a sidewalk or even on grass, you'd have a pretty easy time moving this around. I also love that it clips together because some of these don't, and they're kind of hard to maneuver, especially if you're only holding it with one hand. And if you're taking this with you, this will fit in any car. Small sedans, no problem. Of course, I have a minivan, so it makes it look small, but this doesn't take up that much space for something so large. Overall, a pretty fantastic utility wagon, and even for something on a pretty decent budget, you're not going to feel like this is cheap and going to break on you. So if you're looking for a pretty versatile outdoor utility wagon, check out this one right here by Vivohome.